Hi everyone. Today we will discuss some math question from SAT. Okay, first one, number 8. Here, if A over B equals 2, then what is the value of 4B over A? We will start the given equation. A over B equals 2, or you can express it as 2 over 1, right? If you switch the numerator and denominator, then you have a B over A must be the same as a 1 over 2, right? And to get 4B over A, we must multiply by 4 to here, and we must multiply the 4 to the right side also. So left side, you have a 4B over 2, right side, 4 over 2 over 2. Good, answer is here. Okay, next question. Some system of equation. What is the solution xy to the system of equation above? So we must solve the equation. Let me copy the first equation. 3x plus 4y equals negative 23. Always the key point to solve a system of equation is to reduce the number of variables. So if you decide to delete x, you can multiply by 3 here. Okay, then what is the result if you multiply by 3? First one, 6y, right? I will copy 6y here. And 3 times negative x, excuse me, 3 times negative x is negative 3x here. Now, 3 times negative 19 will be negative 57, right? So if you add these two things, this part will be cancelled out. Now you have 10y equals negative 80. If you divide both sides by 10, y equals negative 8. We are lucky because only this one has 8 here. If we have another list that has the y value as a negative 8, then we must use one of this equation to solve x. Okay, but in the case, you can stop here. Okay, number 10. G of x is ax squared plus 24, and here g of 4 is 8. Now what is the g of negative 14? So from the information given here, g of 4, since g of x is ax squared plus 24, you can plug in 4, then you have a 4 squared plus 24, right? They said this is 8. Now 16a plus 24 equals 8. If you subtract 24 from both sides, here negative 24, negative 24, cancel out, you have a negative 16. So 16a equals negative 16, so a equals negative 1, right? Now using this information, we can update our equation. G over x equals negative x squared plus 24, right? Question asks us g over negative 4. So what is g over negative 4? Negative. Now what is x? Negative 4 squared plus 24. Since negative 4 squared is 16, this will be negative 16. Please note that you have one more negative sign here, plus 24, which is 8, right? Okay, next question. 11. Wow, we have a typical example of a system of equation. P and C are price per pound of beef and chicken, respectively X, weeks after the July 1st. And question asks us, what is the price of beef when these two values are equals? Okay, so we must solve this equation first. These two things must the same value, right? So let me copy 2 plus 3, 2.35 plus 0.25x equals 1.75 plus 0.40. Okay, if you subtract 0.25x from here, here I missed the x here, so minus 0.25x. And one more thing, so you can subtract 1.75 from both sides. Now please note that in this case these two things will be cancelled out, right? And these two things will be cancelled out. So what is left on your right side? 0.15x, left side 0.60, right? So x will be 4. But this is not our answer. Question asks us what was the price when these two values are equal, which means what is the price of beef at when x equals 4. So we must copy this equation one more time. So b value will be 2.35 plus 0.25 times x. X is 4 here. Well, in the case we know that this value is 1, right? $1. So 2.35 plus 1.00 will be 3.35. We have the answer? Yes, here. Okay, next question. Number 12, a line in the xy plane passes through the origin and the slope of 1/7. So if I sketch the graph roughly, right? Since your graph has the positive slope, anyway, this is increasing, but 1/7 is less than 1, so the increasing rate will be very, very lower. Okay. Now, question: which of the following points lies on the line? 0, 7, or x coordinate 0, y coordinate 7, maybe around here, right? 1, 7 around here, 7, 7 around here. Yes. Please note that first 3 points cannot be placed on the line. But how about 14, 2? 14, 2 will be around here, right? Because the slope, the definition of a slope is change of y divided by change of x. So if you use the origin 0, 0 and 14, 2, delta y will be 2 minus 0, this value minus this value, right? And delta x will be 14 minus 0, which is 2 over 14 or 1/7. That was given here, right? So we must choose D as our answer. It's good? Okay. That's it today. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.